Sawadee Kap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Friday, February 25th. Welcome to Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. The latest provincial order regulating the operation of venues in Phuket issued today, including no provisions to relax any COVID prevention measures that were not already in effect. Issued by Phuket Governor Narong Wuncheo, the order did, however, specify that end-of-year exams may be conducted on-site at schools and other educational institutions across the island. The rest of the measures remain the same as already in effect in Phuket for months. For end-of-year exams, school operators are to provide a separate area for conducting exams, isolate high-risk groups, and ensure good ventilation, while seatings must be arranged at least 2 meters apart. It all comes as the island continues to see a high number of cases over the past week. Today, officials confirmed 846 COVID cases, including those who test positive via antigen test kit and 63 test-and-go tourists. During February, Phuket has seen just over 18,300 total cases for a daily average of 762 cases and a death toll of 23. On Thursday, the top Phuket health official here on the island, Dr. Kusa Kukiatikun, confirmed that up to 98% of all new cases over the past few weeks are green patients showing little to no symptoms. Meanwhile, Thailand reached a new daily record, 24,932 cases today, but COVID deaths remain low at 41, a day after setting another new previous high. These 41 deaths are low compared to the more than 130 COVID deaths reported on August 13 of last year, when Thailand confirmed its previous record daily high cases. The Thai government is working on evacuating Thai citizens from Ukraine, as well as all employees from the Royal Thai Embassy in Poland, with charter flights being arranged out of Lviv, a city in western Ukraine, amid escalating violence in the country. Given the situation, a government spokesman also warned Thais not to travel to Ukraine, especially the cities of Donetsk and Luhansk, now that Russian forces have reportedly entered them. The Foreign Affairs Ministry said today that they've set up a center to help and accommodate Thais evacuating from dangerous areas. According to the embassy in Poland, the situation in Ukraine was volatile and some roads had been blocked, making it difficult for people to flee via personal vehicles. Rail and air travel had also been suspended, while rental car providers were reluctant to offer their services at this time. Across Ukraine, at least 137 people were killed after the first day of fighting, according to Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky, calling up conscripts and reservists nationwide to fight in a general mobilization. For more, visit the link in the description. The Phuket Stray Dog Shelter is running out of food and supplies needed to care for more than 1,000 dogs kept at the facility. The Phuket Stray Dog Shelter, located in Talang, is low on dry dog food, and the manager of the shelter said they need about 250 kilograms of pellets per day to feed the nearly 1,000 dogs at the facility. They're also low on canned foods for sick dogs, face masks, garbage bags, syringes, medical supplies, and drinking water. These are only some of the items they need, along with a 60-liter tank for keeping dog excrement. Since the shelter opened in 2004, they've been able to get by with the generosity of many donors, in addition to their own separate budget allocated by the Provincial Livestock Office. But administrative changes later saw their funding come from contributions from all 18 municipalities on the island, but reportedly no contributions have been forthcoming. Phuket Vice Governor Pichit Panapong, at a meeting at the Phuket Provincial Livestock Office this week, called on all 18 municipalities to expedite the budget contributions for the Phuket Stray Dog Shelter project for the fiscal year of 2022 to be able to operate and manage the facility for dogs to have good health and well-being. The number of donors over the last few years have dwindled due to the hardship brought on by the pandemic, but anyone who wants to make a contribution can do so by contacting them through Facebook or donating directly to the following account. For more, visit thephuket.com. Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M&Painting today. Public Health Ministry is saying that they are targeting June for when they can declare the spread of COVID-19 as endemic. The Permanent Secretary for Public Health said the fatality rate in the current Omicron wave is significantly lower than during the previous outbreak, and even though lung infections are on the rise, these numbers are proportionally lower relative to previous caseloads. A Public Health Ministry spokesman said the fatalities were 10 times lower, and studies suggested they will be slashed in half again if 60 to 70% of elderly people get a third vaccination shot. In early January, the Public Health Ministry said it intended to downgrade COVID-19 to an endemic disease this year, as the current wave showed mild symptoms and more people received vaccines. Officials said lockdown measures are very unlikely to be reimposed in Thailand despite the surge in infections. The news comes as reports indicate that the CCSA in Bangkok will, next week, discuss measures to be introduced during the annual Songkran Thai New Year holiday in the middle of April. Officials say that during this year's Songkran festival, there will be no interprovincial travel restrictions, but they will likely have restrictions on social gatherings and parties. For more, visit the link in the description. The search continues for 37-year-old Thai TV actress Nida Pacharavithapong, who fell from a speedboat traveling on the Chao Phraya River in Nonthaburi province on Thursday night. The actress fell into the river when the speedboat was near the Rama 7 bridge in Nonthaburi at about 10 p.m. 5 others were on the speedboat with her, and while search and rescue operations began soon after, they have yet to find her. Still, the search continues today for the Bangkok native, known for her many roles in Thai soap operas on Channel 8. Thank you so much for joining us today on this Friday edition of Phuket Extra and this entire week here. We hope you have a great and safe weekend. We'll see you back on Monday. We'll catch you up with all the news you missed over the weekend. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.